Howdy there, beautiful people. Spencer Wood, the real estate cowboy. It is good to be back. I know that I've been gone for a little bit, but Chili and Stump are back working full time, and we are super excited to be here at 14 Broadway Street in the small city of Waterville, Maine. A really awesome central location here, about an hour from everything: Bangor, Portland, ocean, mountains. Wherever you want to go, you are pretty much no further than an hour away. What really makes this little 1920s tan Cape super special is its location within the city of Waterville here. So from where we are right now, you're only about 5 minutes away from Colby College, a very well-known, world-renowned small college here in the town of Waterville. You're about 5 minutes away. So for those of you that may be interested in watching some college sports games, or watching a lecture, or hearing a speaker that's from around the world come here into your small little city, you're gonna have that opportunity with that university being right down the road there. Another 5-minute drive, you're in downtown Waterville, which has Home Depot, Walmarts, auto stores, hardware stores, restaurants, bars, the whole nine. So if you're by yourself, or you're with your friends, or you got family or a client or something like that, within 5 minutes of your house, you can take somebody and entertain them. Or we're gonna walk over this way just to give you an idea of how kind of quiet and private this street is. I mean, you're kind of getting a pretty good idea here. I'm in the middle of the road. You can imagine playing a little puck, shooting a jump shot out here. So for those of you maybe with a small family or a developing family, this is gonna be a very practical place for you guys. We got, like I said, a 1920s Cape style house here on town water and septic, or city water and septic. So that's a really nice benefit here. You got the sidewalks, you got these really beautiful siding here with the clapboards. The windows are all practically new. They're very efficient. Everything has been super, super well maintained on this house, as you can tell from the outside. When you look up to the roof, when you look at the paint, when you look at the windows, all that sort of stuff. So this is an immaculate little spot and an absolutely great location. We're super stoked to be here. We're gonna blast around the sides of this place really quick. We're not gonna go into the backyard because that's cool. We're gonna let that be there for later, but we're gonna show you the sides here. As you can see, we got that single bay garage right here. That's got an automatic garage door opener on it, goes up and down, could easily fit a truck in there. So that's a super nice benefit to have. You got a fully enclosed backyard. So for those of you with pets, dogs, that sort of thing, you'll be able to let them out outside, not worry about them running away or going into the neighbor's lawn. And just a super beautiful spot. So on this side here, I mean, you can tell, you know, again, everything well maintained. They got some lilac trees up against the fence in the back there for a little bit more of a natural privacy barrier. All right, so we're standing over on the right side of the house. Obviously, I'm looking out here to Broadway Street. So we're on the right side of the house. You can see these mini split units over on the side here. And surprisingly enough, this house has actually over 2,300 square feet of space. There is a full basement downstairs, bathroom, bedroom, little bar. I'm not gonna give it all away. Let me get inside before I do that. But just wanted to get over here to this right side and just, again, show you how well maintained this house is. I mean, there's no blemishing, there's no nothing going on with any of this siding, nothing with the windows. Everything is in really, really great condition. You can see over here, this is where essentially that big backyard fenced in area comes to life. All right, you got a brief tour of the outside of 14 Broadway Street here, sitting on 0.19 acres with town water and septic. Let's get inside and show you what it's looking like. One of my favorite little features of this is it actually does have its own code lock up front, so you don't need to bring your keys with you or remember them every day. So that's super nice. And then you come in here, and honestly, one of my favorite little spaces here. So we're sitting in a 3-season enclosed porch, not insulated. So, you know, it's not gonna be awesome in the wintertime, but fully enclosed. I mean, I love that they got like the shakes and the wooden floor here, the windows. So you could really do some fun stuff out here. There's some outlets on the ground, whether you're decorating or you're just creating a fun spot to come and feel the breeze and watch the people walk by and say hello to neighbors. This is gonna be a really awesome kind of bonus spot. I'd love to hear in the comments what people would do with this sort of a space. Alrighty, folks. Welcome to the inside, the very comfortable inside, I will say. Thank you to this mini split. I'm sure, as you guys can tell, it's hot in Maine today. That is why I'm sweating profusely right now, and I decided to wear a brown shirt, which obviously shows up quite well. So, for those of you that are worried about it always being cold in Maine, false statement. It is very hot right now. Back to the tour. We are inside of this 2,300 plus square foot, gorgeous home. Everything, fresh coat of paint. You can feel the 1920s with, some of these really nicely crafted, wall trimmings and stuff like that. You got an absolutely stunning fireplace right here. Active, works, can use it in the wintertime. I can only imagine Santa coming here and seeing this room all lit up, feeling good. It's a special spot. We got some oak floors here. Everything has been clear coated and really well taken care of. It's not scratched up, not dinged up. Looks awesome. I think we have 3 mini splits in the house. So essentially, like, every section of the house is taken care of by the mini split. There's also this electric or hot water baseboard stuff here. So you got multiple heating options. You got your fireplace, you got your mini split, you got your baseboard stuff. So you can really, decide how you want to go about your year and what your monthly spending is in terms of heat, AC, that sort of deal. And here you got this really nice glass entrance door here coming into your dining room. And as you kind of come in here, you really get a great idea of just how well taken care of and beautiful this home is. So obviously, dining room, really set up for entertainment. You got these old built-in cabinets, drawers, stuff like that. Keep all your nice china, glassware, that sort of thing. The stuff that your mom gave you that you use once a year and you want to show off. Same thing in here. You got baseboard heat all the way around. You got these big windows, same thing. They open up, they open down, they're screened in, they're great. You got a really nice chandelier here. So you can imagine, nice table here, group of friends, family around. I don't know why, but for some reason I keep thinking of like the holiday seasons. I'm thinking of like Thanksgiving dinner here, Christmas, all that sort of stuff. Maybe it's because I'm hungry. Maybe it's because that this house is just cozy and is really going to be fun to entertain family, friends, co-workers of that sort. As you kind of flow in this way here, you come into the kitchen. A lot of counter space. As you can see, you got this old farmer sink here. The porcelain sink, it's got really nice setup here with the faucet and all that. You got all this really nice, like, steel gray appliances. You got the washer, or the dishwasher. You got the double oven, microwave, and then the big fridge freezer over there as well. One of the things that I noticed right out of the bat is just how much counter space there is in here. So you got this huge kind of like breakfast table almost, if you will. You can see that they got their stool set up here. This would be just like a great place. Let's say you're having a football party on a Sunday or something. I mean, there is a lot of chips and dip and pizza space. Everything flows super well. A lot of counter space. You can have a lot of people in here to entertain, hang out, cook, have some drinks, whatever. You look down onto the floors. This is like a more of a modern update here. This is like this life-proof flooring. So for those of you with like dogs and kids and things that may be tearing up a nice floor like we saw in the other 2 rooms, no worries in here. This is really a comfortable, kind of relaxing feel, color, including even like the backsplash here. It all ties together really well. Right behind you here, we could go downstairs, but we're gonna wait. I think this is kind of awesome. You got one of these little kind of like half door, bar door sort of thing. And then you got a really nice big full-size walk-in pantry that's kind of tucked away. Really helps with kind of keeping things not cluttered here in the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way and bring you right on down the kind of the main entrance and walkway of the house here. As you can see, you got about a kindergarten's worth of hangers for jackets, coats, hats, anything muddy. So if you come in with some, muddy shoes in the springtime or something like that, you're not worried about tracking it into your nice wooden floors. All right, so you've seen the first floor living room, which is right here. The dining room is essentially the room on the other side behind you. Kitchen is right behind you. And that's pretty much wrapping up the first floor tour here. Figured I'd just let you kind of check this out. Just a small utility closet, you know, throw your vacuum in there, some extra winter coats that you're not going to see for most of the year, that sort of stuff. There's some shelving. You could do whatever you want there. It's just kind of a bonus closet, if you will. You'll notice the railing, the stairs, I mean, the paint, everything's immaculate. You got these really nice kind of carpet grip covers over the wooden stairs here to keep things comfortable and from getting scratched up. And as you kind of come up, you'll be coming into this first bedroom here. Definitely, you know, you can have a queen size bed in here, be a perfect for, you know, room for a kid, or it could be an office for somebody. You got the big, beautiful window looking into the backyard here. Right there is a nice little walk-in closet. So if you wanted to build some shelving or something like that, there's a lot of space there. And then you come around here, and then you have your second mini split here in this room. Bigger room, could definitely do a king size. New carpet in here. This was one of the kids' rooms, so they carpeted this, but I actually really like it. It's a nice, thick, dense carpet. And then you got the baseboard heat as well in here. And again, 2 big windows and a mini split. If this was gonna be like a guest room or something like that, people have complete control of their heat, their AC, or if they just wanna crack a window and hear the breeze coming in from the back lawn. I'm gonna move you from your position because this room, they all have nice closets in them. So here you are there, nice little kind of walk-in like half closet, if you will. And then this also has essentially the attic entrance up here, more or less a crawl space, not really a usable storage space or anything like that. So, you know, don't get too carried away up there, but that's where you would enter essentially that attic crawl space. So you come on out and you'll notice again, everything, the railings, all the woodwork, the stairs, the floor, everything is fresh coat of paint in really immaculate shape. You got your control of your heat up here as well. I'm just gonna open this so you guys can kind of get an idea. I'd call this like a linen closet, something like that, you know, just an extra spot to put some sheets, towels. So this is the upstairs full bath, shared by all 3 bedrooms. Obviously, like redone, looks awesome. I keep saying the same things over and over, but it is true. You got this really nice tile in here with the tile backsplash as well. More of that earthy brown tone color, as you can see, like the granite double sinks up here. And you got your old porcelain tub shower set up for a lot of space. Really beautiful, comfortable, well-designed space in here. You can tell just like the simple touches of like the lighting fixtures kind of going into like the porcelain tub and the shower and the way that it is. It's just got like a really awesome, almost 1920s modern style to it. There's your full bath. And then you come on out. And this would essentially be your master room. Another big space. We got 3 big windows in here, same thing, screens. You got your blackout shades as well. You got your mini split as well. You got your baseboard heating. So this is really set up, again, to be a very efficient room. Same kind of thing over here. We got a nice closet. Walk-in sort of deal, pretty much a replica closet of the second bedroom that we just came out of. Wooden floors in here. These are still in great condition compared to the rest of the house. These could probably use maybe a little bit of work if you wanted them to, but overall, I mean, really nice, big space. Could put a king bed in here. You could easily have a couple dressers and stuff like that and really fill this out in a fun way. I like the way that this setup is because it kind of keeps, if you have guests and friends or coworkers, there's really no reason for them to come up here. There's another full bath downstairs that we'll show you, but this is essentially like your space. If somebody's coming upstairs, they're coming up to the bedroom, or if it's a real party, then they're coming up just to use the bathroom. But overall, this is a pretty nice tuck away spot where all your entertaining and friends and all that, and your life is gonna be downstairs. When you back on the first floor now, I'm sure as you can tell in the kitchen here, almost took out the fridge, but we're gonna go ahead and come on down to the full basement, which is a super awesome bonus space here. So as you come down, you'll notice really nice tile as well. And this is essentially, I'd say this is 6'6" or so in here. But a big bedroom space, or maybe a play space or an office space, you do have this ground level screened in window here, baseboard heat, you got electric, you got a really nice closet here. And then as you kind of come out and down the hallway here, you can go ahead and pop in, but this is your laundry room. You got your washer, dryer, all that sort of stuff. And this, it's kind of like a longer closet. You got your oil tank here, but it's all a very usable space. Quite a bit of space. Quite a bit of space. Yeah, you didn't think it was going to keep going that direction, did you? So you got about probably 8 feet of space to a bulkhead door that's actually behind you guys on camera. Essentially, it's a big L. So long this way, comes along, and then comes right at you guys. You got your washer dryer hookup. It's super nice because you can close this off and you're not worried about listening to a pounding washing and dryer on your first or your second floor. As you kind of come out, this is more or less your real utility closet here, your hot water heater, your furnace, all that sort of stuff. Everything insulated, super well taken care of in here. This is a really awesome bonus. So this is a man cave or a second living room. You got the tile floor. You got this beautiful, awesome wooden bar. Everything's obviously very well lit up. You got your ground floor window. I can see an ice maker going in down here, and this just being a dude or dudette cave. This could be, you know, like a rental or just like a place to put your in-laws or friends or something. You can essentially close off the basement to the upstairs. So this would be somebody's like almost straight up full apartment. And as you kind of come into here, you got a really awesome full bath. You got a walk-in shower, a big bathroom. You got a really nice countertop here with a single sink, but plenty of countertop space to lay everything out and do what you need to do. All right, you've seen the first floor, the second floor, the full basement. Let's go check out this backyard. So as you come out to the backyard here, you got a really awesome space. You got a small little porch area if you wanted to grill or you just wanted this to be a cool hangout spot, you can do that. And then there's the famous guys of the show. Chili and Stump enjoying the backyard space. Hey, buddy. As you can tell out here, a lot of space. Everything fenced in. You got essentially 2 sections of your lawn here. So like if you were over here and you guys were barbecuing, having a little party, playing games, doing whatever, you got essentially the backyard is split in 2. So like we're doing with my dogs, we're keeping them on this side. So you can really kind of spread things out. Even, I mean, you can see they got a nice wood chip kind of layered, floored play area there for the kids. So you could do something additionally with that if you wanted to, or if you got kids, keep it that way. But I actually really like how this is split in 2 because I can just imagine, you know, coming over here, having a birthday party or something like that, having this kind of set up. You don't want all the animals or kids kind of running around and messing things up. So you just go ahead and put them in this area. A lot of good shade here. You got a big oak tree in the back, big pine tree right here as well, or spruce, I should say. So this is like a really awesome space. You're on 0.19 acres here, but the way that this is fenced in, it's a really beautiful, awesome space. I mean, for those of you that have animals, for those of you that have kids, for those of you that just want to be able to kind of be enclosed in your own little oasis in the back, this is a sweet little spot. And then it comes on over into this second space. The boys are going to be excited to get over here. So how we doing? Oh, we lost the tick collar. Come on. Oh, you can't. Give me that. Give me that. We got to put that back on you. So you can see that they kind of outlined this and brought in a bunch of wood chips and stuff like that to have a little bit more of a safety feeling for the kids while they're playing. Everything's fenced in. Again, shaded, really nice. You got some electric outlets and stuff out here. You got some lights. So if the kids are, you know, if you put a basketball hoop here because this is paved, you got some lights. They could easily just be out here balling all night. So you saw the backyard. You saw kind of like that grass split area and then like the fun game area on this side. Your neighbors even got a crab apple tree that's coming over on onto this side here. You may be able to pluck a couple of those. during the right season. You can kind of see, come over into this little alleyway essentially. As you can tell, I mean, the driveway is right behind me here. This is all fenced in. So, you know, if you wanted to put your garbage bins or just some of the stuff that you may use, it's kind of a cool little corner here to have some of that storage space. What we're gonna do is jump into this one car garage, kind of like barn thing here. Give you guys a really great idea of the space. Obviously the sellers are moving out and they have a young child. So there's a lot of, a lot of stuff in here right now, but it should give you an idea of what you can fit into here. So again, single car garage, should be able to fit a truck in here. It's got an electric door opener. They actually had an old fireplace in here. So that's great. You can see all this, all the hook stuff and all that for like your tools or whatever crafts and stuff that you would be doing or getting into out here. And this actually has a bonus second floor to it. So this is the second floor storage area of the garage here. There's outlets up here. It's not insulated, but it is very warm up here. It's got like a little trap door right here. So this actually all closes off. It's definitely a storage area, but a lot of space up here for, you know, your seasonal toys, decorations, that sort of stuff. Alrighty, beautiful people, that's gonna conclude our tour of 14 Broadway Street here in the gorgeous little city of Waterville, Maine. We are sitting on 0.19 acres with city water and septic. We got over 2,300 square feet of space with a full basement, with a full bath downstairs. You got 3 bedrooms upstairs with a full bath upstairs as well. You got a really awesome outside backyard bonus area, all fenced in, ready for wild kids and dogs. So you can rest assured that you can leave for a couple hours and leave the animals outside and they're not going anywhere. It's also a great place to entertain. You're only 5 minutes away from a worldly renowned college of Colby College here in town, which is going to have some really unbelievable speakers, events, athletics, things like that. You're about 5 minutes away from the Kennebec River and all of the boat launches that are there. Less than 5 minutes from a hospital, from a Walmart, a Home Depot, restaurants, all that sort of stuff. And you're in a really quiet road here. It's just a really small, quaint neighborhood road. There hasn't been hardly any traffic coming up and down here. So for kids that are out there playing in the streets and walking around and doing that sort of stuff, nobody's speeding by you or anything. There's actually like a granite quarry walkway area just a couple hundred yards away from here. So we got a beautiful place. I'm sure, as you can tell through the video, that it's been super well maintained. You're looking at about $3,800 a year in annual taxes. And if you have any more interest, comments, questions, that sort of deal, feel free to reach out to me directly. As always, like, comment, subscribe to our channel, our page, our email and newsletters, and we will be happy to get you into this house. I guarantee you it won't last long with where it's located, how well it's been taken care of, and what it really brings to the table for all of you out there looking for a single family home in a really gorgeous central location of Maine. So without further ado, I'm gonna go check on the boys out back, see how the party's going in the backyard, and we'll see you guys on down the road. Thanks for seeing us today.